Hello, I'm the Guitar Geek and welcome to Katana Tone Tuesday. Peeking over my shoulder is my Gibson Les Paul 1960 Classic. It's going to be changing around the pickups today, so let's get down to the playing, then I'll rip apart the patch and explain how I did it. Onwards! Before I go any further, a quick shout out to my Patreon followers. Thank you so much. You make this possible. I can't do Katana Tone Tuesday without you. The patches will always be free, but if you want to go to Patreon and support the channel and help me devote time to this, I guess, it's paying for hours of my day and food on my table. Thank you so much for doing it. I really appreciate Patreon people. Love you. First patch is the lead line. It's called Superheroes. I'm on the clean channel. I've got the gain at about halfway just to get a good level, and the volume is maxed, and I'm controlling the volume of the amp with the master volume and the power control section. I will say that this patch is louder than some of the other patches I've made because of this lead line. You need a little bit of volume to get the amp to react with the pickups. It's not feeding back so much, but the notes aren't dying off. EQ section. Roughly about the middle. I did play with it. I did turn the bass down at some point, but brought it back up. You might want to adjust the EQ for your guitar, of course. I should say that I'm on the neck pickup for the lead line. So the neck pickup of a Les Paul. Humbucker neck pickup, nice and creamy. Booster, it is the Muff Fuzz. Whoop whoop fuzz. Drive is all the way up? Almost all the way up. Okay, pretty high. Tone is halfway. Again, the guitar was doing most of the work. I didn't focus too much on the actual tone of the guitar, but more the long notes and the forever sustain. That's a pretty simple fuzz patch. What I did do though was with the FX, a compressor again, and this is what helps keep those notes sustained. Though this patch is quite noisy, so there's a bit of hiss, I had to include a noise suppressor. But you've got to be careful with this threshold, so if you load the patch up, then mess around with this threshold because that'll stop. If it's set too high, it'll stop your notes lasting so long and cut them off dead. If it's set too low, then it'll just be a circus of noise. Then I did the reverb, which is a hall because it's nice and big. This song, Heroes, is so awash with reverb and it's really under control in the mix, but this guitar lead line needs hall. I played with the reverb time and the direct mix. That is something I'm happy with. You might want to adjust these a little bit for your tastes. And I believe that's it. No, I backed off the presence a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of it. The rhythm section is quite simple. It's a basic crunchy overdriven guitar with reverb on it, but it's a big reverb, so you've got to control that reverb. Here we are first. Crunch channel. Gain just under halfway, volume maxed, more or less to keep up with the other patch, the fuzz patch. And I've got it on the hall setting, so it's nice and big. However, the effect level is around about halfway while the direct mix is all the way up. This keeps the notes in front of the reverb, so that it's not a wash of mess and mud and horribleness. That being said, I've also cut quite a bit with the low cut just here, and I've cut a little bit of highs as well. The EQ is adjusted to taste for my guitar, so make sure that you set yours for your guitar, but here's a starting point. I'm on the bridge pickup, which is slightly more trebly than the neck pickup. It gives it a bit more crunch, a bit more rock. And finally, EQ. You'll notice that the level, well, the EQ is on for a start, and the level is quite high. This is to bring the level of the whole patch up to compete with that fuzz patch. You might want to adjust both patches to take the volume down to match the rest of your patches. And the noise suppressor is on and it's a bit higher because it's a rhythm guitar part. That's it. That's Heroes by David Bowie. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, then please leave the comment, dance, magic, dance. And I'll know that you've made it to the end of the video, and people that haven't made it to the end of the video are going to wonder why people are dance, magic, dance, writing that in the comments. Nice one. Cheers. There's some more videos you can watch here. You can subscribe by clicking here. There's a Patreon thing and t-shirts available just here. And my Instagram or Facebook's at the bottom. Trying to do more stuff on Instagram, so maybe follow me on there as well. I'll see you in another video. I'm the Guitar Geek. Bye bye.